Brace yourself for a transformative moment that's about to unfold, one that will reshape the remainder of your year in ways you never imagined. We've reached a pivotal milestone, the midpoint of the year, and this time, it carries unprecedented significance. There's an unmistakable sense of being observed, evaluated, or readied for something greater. But here's what's particularly intriguing. The week ahead holds special significance. Many have already begun sensing this energetic shift. What about you? Have your dreams been unusually vivid or strange lately? If so, don't hesitate to share your experiences. You're part of a collective experience, and your story might resonate with others. Be aware that one particular day this week will carry exceptional importance, and you need to be prepared for it. There's a crucial reason why this day stands apart from the rest. Stay tuned as I elaborate further. As July unfolds its initial moments, you're approaching a crossroads where success and failure hang in the balance, and there's only one way to discover your outcome. The cosmic forces aren't concerned with your comfort zone right now. This week initiates a spiritual pressure chamber, not to break you down, but to elevate you. The incoming energies don't favor those who hesitate. If you've been procrastinating, doubting, or holding back, this week might force a breakthrough or create an opening. But understand this clearly. It's not punishment you're facing, it's precise calibration. Yes, you're being challenged, but only because something within you is ready to emerge. Expect rapid decisions, emotional transformations, and certain relationships to dissolve. While part of you may want to withdraw, your inner wisdom recognizes this as the answer to your prayers. Remember this truth: the more intense the challenge, the more significant the quantum reward waiting beyond it. This week isn't interested in your past identity, it's shaping who you're becoming. July has moved beyond mere intentions. It's solely focused on your alignment. That's why this initial week may feel unusually decisive, even without visible external changes. You might experience unusual fatigue or unexpected energy surges, or suddenly find yourself unable to accept situations you previously tolerated. This isn't coincidental. The energy field is organizing your path. You're being guided into your soul's lane, and here's the unexpected part. Your conscious mind doesn't get to choose it. Your vibrational frequency has already made that decision. That's why initially, this new path might feel uncomfortable, like wearing unfamiliar shoes, but that's because it's designed not for who you were, but for who you're becoming. You'll likely notice shifts in those around you, some growing distant, others unexpectedly reappearing. Relationships, patterns, and even emotional states are undergoing subtle adjustments. This isn't your imagination. It's the universe precisely realigning timelines. If you try to force yourself into an outdated life path, you'll encounter significant resistance. This week, resistance isn't indicating failure, it's providing direction. So when things fall apart, break down, or no longer inspire you, remain calm. It signals an energetic recategorization, and the more you embrace it, the faster your environment will reflect your new path back to you. The universe has eliminated the option of passive participation. You'll either be drawn into movement or forced into stillness, depending on your soul's requirements, regardless of how comfortable or chaotic it feels. This isn't punishment, it's spiritual curation. Trust the path you're being guided toward because it's preparing you for what lies ahead. And trust me, what's coming necessitates this transformation. Sometimes what appears as chaos is simply clarity moving faster than your mind can process. Here's what often goes unmentioned. Beneath all the energetic turbulence of this first week lies a tremendous gift. This gift might manifest as an undeniable intuition, an unshakable feeling, or a seemingly impulsive decision that brings profound inner peace. This is real. It's not merely emotional, it's rapid realignment. This week presents a window of opportunity. If you've been contemplating beginning something, starting fresh, trying again, or finally committing fully, you might feel an almost magnetic pull toward it now. Don't ignore this pull because while the surrounding energy is intense, it's remarkably clear for those who are truly listening. If you feel compelled to declutter, end relationships, resume journaling, exercise, relocate, or remove yourself from someone's energy field, that's not coincidental. That's alignment speaking through action. During weeks like this, the soul doesn't whisper, it thunders. The only caveat: action must be taken while the opportunity exists. This clarity is temporary, and those who hesitate might miss their chance. So when something clicks this week, no matter how insignificant it seems, pursue it. Avoid overanalysis. Let the path reveal itself through your actions, not just your thoughts. This is your opportunity to align with the version of yourself that already knows its destination. All that's required is your agreement. But remain alert, because the pivotal realignment point hasn't arrived yet. Not all messages are meant to be consciously received. Some must be dreamed. This week, dreams aren't peripheral. They're central. As July begins, something stirs in the astral realm. And if your sleep has been disrupted, vivid, or unusually symbolic, you're not imagining it. The boundary between waking life and the dream world is thinner than it's been in months, and it continues to thin. This isn't just personal, it's collective. Prepare for the unexpected. You might encounter unfamiliar faces that feel deeply known. You could find yourself in locations more real than your memories. You might hear voices speaking without words yet understand completely. Some aren't merely dreaming. They're receiving transmissions. Dream space is becoming a delivery system for messages, warnings, initiations, and activations. If you're among the sensitive, aware, or chosen, others may share your visions. There are quiet but consistent reports worldwide of people dreaming of identical symbols, numbers, animals, and landscapes. This transcends coincidence. We may be entering what mystics call a collective dream channel, a temporary network where souls synchronize during sleep to receive aligned messages. Watch for patterns. The universe communicates through symbols, not logic. Here's where it becomes more fascinating. Mercury and Neptune's current interaction is dissolving the boundaries between rational thought and intuitive knowledge. The line separating imagination from revelation is fading. The strange ideas or visions you experience while drifting off, or the lingering feelings after waking, aren't hallucinations. They're intentional. If they seem unclear now, trust they're building towards something. This week, logic might fail you. Your dreams, however, won't. Keep a dream journal or record your experiences immediately upon waking, because what you're shown during sleep this week might become crucial sooner than expected. What you once accepted without question, you'll now challenge fearlessly. Beyond fireworks and patriotic colors, this July 4th transcends external freedom. It's about internal revolution. Something profound is encoded in this day's frequency, an activation point extending beyond national identity or historical celebration. This year, July 4th carries the energy of sacred defiance, of breaking personal constraints, of challenging invisible limitations you didn't realize still bound you. You'll feel it. It might arrive as sudden courage, overwhelming frustration, or an inexplicable urge for change. It could be emotional, relational, or a deeply embedded pattern suddenly impossible to ignore. This energy will whisper, leadership awaits beyond following. Remarkably, this rebellion won't always be obvious. For some, it means saying no for the first time in years. Others might leave a job, reject a label, or abandon a false self-image. This isn't chaos. It's alignment through disruption. Relationships will transform. You might confront those you once feared or challenge long-standing roles assigned without your consent. You'll question old agreements and realize you can break them. Freedom isn't granted, it's remembered. Expect physical responses, energy surges, intuitive flashes, chest warmth, or growing restlessness, particularly from July 3rd through the 4th. Your soul is preparing for declaration, not conflict, not drama, but liberation. Expect dreams filled with gates, keys, locks, and chains. It's all connected. You're not losing stability. You're transcending an old self. Let's be clear. This isn't about mood swings, exhaustion, or sleep patterns. What's unfolding now, especially during early July, is cellular transformation. You might suddenly view your life with new eyes, questioning your interests, goals, even your reactions. Momentarily, you might feel empty, blank, as if your identity has been reset. But this isn't emptiness, it's reformatting. The soul evolves not by building on outdated foundations, but by clearing obsolete patterns. If you're experiencing mental fog, detachment, or strange indifference to former obsessions, that's not failure. It's spiritual renewal, a metaphysical reboot. Your higher self doesn't request permission. It updates your system when you're ready, even if you doubt it. You might behave differently this week, finding humor in new places, losing interest in formerly engaging conversations, craving solitude after being social, or vice versa. These subtle changes are seismic. That's not confusion, it's calibration. You're aligning with a new archetype, better suited for late 2025 and beyond. This version carries less baggage, runs different programs, and doesn't seek approval, understanding, or validation. Trust the quiet rebellion rising within. If you're attracted to new colors, music, or foods, that's your multidimensional self emerging. It's not temporary, it's preview. This week's thoughts come from your future self, not your past self. Don't panic if you feel like a stranger in your life. Let that strangeness exist. Don't retreat to familiarity to avoid evolution's discomfort, because what's familiar is the shell, and your spirit has outgrown it lifetimes ago. Observe your new instincts. Notice what inexplicably excites you. That's your soul remembering its purpose. When the code breaks, truth emerges. July 5th carries unique energy. It doesn't conform. It doesn't follow typical astrological patterns. This specific day acts like a temporal fracture. It doesn't merely deliver energy, it ruptures it. Around this date, emotional atmosphere might feel punctured. Unexpected waves might surface forgotten anger, grief, or shame. You might react strongly to minor triggers or finally express long-suppressed thoughts. This isn't random. Cosmic alignments, possibly lunar or Mars-influenced, are pressing your inner pressure points. Consider it sacred agitation, designed not to harm, but to expose hidden obstacles to your progress. You're not being punished, you're being awakened. The effects extend beyond internal experience. Watch your environment carefully. Expect anomalies, electrical fluctuations, electronic malfunctions, unexpected navigation errors. Animals might behave unusually, watching empty spaces, reacting to invisible presences. This isn't paranoia, it's expanded perception. July 5th's veil is exceptionally thin. Even the typically non-intuitive might sense shifts. Some may experience time distortions, déjà vu, or premonitions despite unchanged circumstances. Importantly, this is an activation window, perfect for personal divination, card reading, journaling, meditation, mirror work, candle rituals, speaking intentions. The universe is particularly receptive now. On such days, reality becomes responsive. Your words echo into future manifestation. Don't let July 5th pass unconsciously. Whether it brings eruption, flow, or glitches, it delivers messages from higher timelines. Even shadow aspects speak louder. If overwhelmed, don't suppress. Channel. Some might struggle with this energy, but those who listen will discover missing pieces to unknown puzzles. Spiritual elevation remains individual. Extraordinary energetic shifts are affecting connections dramatically. Recent bonds might suddenly feel distant. Easy conversations become forced. Long-absent individuals might unexpectedly return, drawn back to your timeline. This isn't random. It's vibrational sorting. The universe no longer allows pretense of alignment with those matching only your past self. The version tolerating energy-draining friendships, gone. The version maintaining peace through silence, transformed. That version has expired, dissolving frequency contracts that maintain certain relationships. Some connections end not through conflict, but through frequency evolution. Expect relationships to dissolve, sometimes quietly, sometimes dramatically, bringing mixed feelings of relief and loss. That's natural. You're not heartless. You're evolving. Simultaneously, watch for new connections with instant resonance, meaningful eye contact, synchronized encounters. Interestingly, these new connections often defy logic. They're felt rather than understood because in this new energy, logic yields to resonance. Crucially, don't pursue those naturally drifting away. Don't diminish your frequency for others' comfort. That betrays your evolution. Release becomes initiation rather than loss. You're not abandoning anyone. You're following your evolution's call. Those meant to evolve with you will match your vibration. Others will naturally fade. That's realignment, not rejection. You might question recent emotional attachments, wondering, who was I then? That's how rapidly this energy works. Your timeline is self-organizing. People either evolve with you or remain in your transcended past. If loneliness arrives, that's incubation, not isolation. Something approaches, and your field is clearing to receive it. If you're still watching, thank you for your attention. If you found value in this content, please consider subscribing. Your support means everything. Share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.